等待，我随时随地在等待，做你感情上的依赖，我没有任何的疑问，这是爱。
You guys, I feel even a little bit emotional. It's crazy what happens as the years pass. Even though he's just started this song, you can just hear how natural this is for him. I'll keep watching.
我猜你早就想要说明白，我觉得自己好失败，从天堂掉落到深渊，多无奈，我愿意改变，重新再来一遍，我无法只是普通朋友，感情已那么深，叫我怎么能放手。
Yeah, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And you can hear that his instrument is, he's just so relaxed. He's so relaxed and the sound is just falling out of him. And he's also very detailed. When you listen to a singer sing this way, it will often sound like they are singing a simple melody. But in order to make this sound round and full and musical, there's a lot of small details that he's able to put in without us having to hear each detail because they're integrated so flawlessly.
但你说I only wanna be your friend， 做个朋友，我猜你心中只是 just a friend， 不是情人，我感觉你对我这样的坦白，但我给你的爱暂时收不回来，所以我不能只是 be your friend。
Yeah, you can hear how easily his vibrato is falling out of him. All the extra little agility notes are just easy peasy for him here.
I just can't be your friend。 我猜你早就想要说明白，我觉得自己好失败，从天堂掉落到深渊，多无奈。
There's a lot more detailed agility in this. It seems a lot easier for him here. I'm not sure if he took it out as the years went on because it became more difficult or because his taste changed and he didn't like that sort of thing anymore. But it still feels emotional for me to see where an artist maybe began and where they end up. And I'm sure he's obviously a skilled musician, but hearing the decisions he was making vocally later in his career compared to where he began, it still feels, I don't know, a bit sad. Even, I don't know why, right? Maybe he's chosen a different path. I don't know him, but just hearing where he began and hearing where he ended, it makes me just want to take care of myself, because for fear that the sounds he's making in his later years are maybe all he can make. I don't know. But I think he had a lot more access to vocal tools in his younger years. I'm not sure what happened.
我愿意改变，重新的
Yeah, so not only is he switching registers and moving up into flawlessly, you can't even easily tell where he's switching registers, but he's also riffing and running his way up and down, and he's not really trying. Our experience as we watch him is that it's just happening for him, and it's really easy, which doesn't mean that he's not putting effort in and doing those things very much on purpose, but that he's in very good shape, and that those tools are right at his fingertips.
但你说 I only wanna be your friend， 做个朋友，我在你心中只是 just a friend， 不是情人。我感激你对我这样的坦白，我给你的爱暂时收不回来 ，So why 我不能只是
I love when singers are in control of their vibrato, and not just physically, but I'll say emotionally, and they're making cerebral, intelligent decisions. So we heard him say, ah, right? He held it and then he added the vibrato. This is not terribly unique, but it just shows me how in control he is here and here.
我不能做你的朋友。
I personally love hearing and seeing singers play an instrument. I think it just speaks to their overall ability and overall musicality. And I would guess that he's probably a songwriter, if not a great songwriter, just by seeing how he moves with his instrument, the way he's able to interact with this other musician. I just love that.
不能做普通朋友。
Yeah, beautiful. We all get into this industry, we choose this career because we so much love doing what we do. Many of us really love being on stage. I would guess that he is one of those people. Many of us love being in studio and recording our songs for you all to hear. And seeing him sing years apart the same song on top of that, and watching his voice change over the years is highly emotional for me, because as a singer myself, I'm a voice coach, but I'm also, of course, a singer and an artist myself. And it's such a reminder of how the years just keep going. And our voice is made of blood and tissue and cells, you know? Our body is going to break down and fade as we age. Now, I'm not trying to be totally a sad sack about this, because he had a great journey, you know? He entertained all of you. He's got these great videos and these great performances to remember. And I'm not saying that his voice is entirely broken now, but as you can see, it is simply not as agile as it once was, because the tissue just it ages, just like everything in our body. Our muscles, our bones break down. I don't know his story, so I don't know if he was a wild man who didn't take care of his voice. But it doesn't, as the years go on, it almost doesn't matter, because age just catches up. You know, when we are young, our voices are high, right? Whether we are a man or a woman, a boy or a girl. And then when we hit puberty, we know boys' voices drop, right? They go from squeaky little voices, and their voices drop one day. But also women's voices get low through puberty as well. And then as we age, our voices continue to get lower, more subtle, right, through the prime of our life. But we do start to lose that sparkly top, all the top notes, which is something, you know, he could consider. Our ego as singers, we know what once we could do. We know what once our voice was capable of. Our body, our brain, our artist, our inner artist. So what he could have chosen in more recent years was to take the key slightly lower of these songs. But I will admit to you that the ego of us as artists really pushes against ideas like that sometimes. Recently, you guys might have seen a video of me singing Listen by Beyonce.
I'm more than what you made of me. Follow the voice that you gave to me. And now I gotta find
Beautiful song. I decided, even though my ego didn't want me to, I decided to move it down one semitone, which really isn't that much. Most people can't tell unless they have perfect pitch, and even the ones that do have perfect pitch, doesn't really matter. The song is the song, and the delivery is the delivery. You need to customize a song so that it works for you. That's what makes a professional singer, is making good decisions for the song, for the performance, not for the ego alone. But I decided to move it down a semitone so that the performance would remain bold and vivid, and that my voice wouldn't fatigue if I needed to do 2 or 3 takes. And he could have made that decision. I don't know if it was his ego that helped him choose not to, or the people around him, or maybe he didn't even consider it. But that is something, an option as we age. It's not that we have lost talent. It's not at all that. Physically, our body is changing. So we are just trying to serve you, the audience, and serve the song that either we have written or somebody has written. So all this is to say, our voice is a physical thing, and the years take a toll, no matter how careful you are. But I will add, if you are a singer or an aspiring singer, or a vocal professional, which means anything from a yoga teacher that stands in front of a room, or a teacher in a classroom, you are a vocal professional. And it is worth you to consider taking care of your voice. What does that mean? It means staying hydrated, right? Water all day, so that the mucus surrounding your vocal apparatus is always thin and not viscous. When you're out in public at bars or restaurants or concerts, you're not screaming and expecting your voice to always be there for you. You are being careful to sleep. Sleep is when our body repairs and regenerates. So these are all things that are sometimes difficult to do as an artist touring on the road. So I will give him that as well, that it's difficult. But it was a bittersweet journey watching what I believe was the backwards progression of this singer who started with such vigor and passion, and I think has ended up in a place where his instrument is not entirely there for him anymore. I hope I can hang on a little bit, and I hope he finds a way. I don't know what else to say.